Welcome to Season 2 of the Coach Pony podcast, where our goal is to help you learn the critical business skills that you need to succeed as a coach. In this season, we'll explore many of the different ways coaches can make money and take an honest, brutally honest look at the money math. In this particular episode, we'll be taking a much closer look at online do-it-yourself coaching programs. After all, who doesn't want to make passive income, right? But as always, there are pros and cons. So let's get down to business.
Hey, Christy. New coach Clark here again. Christy, what is up with online programs, particularly online DIY coaching programs? I think I understand what they are, but I want to be sure, and I'd love it if you just ran me through things.
Sure. I'm a huge fan of creating online programs if that's your style, as they are a great way to help people while you're asleep, which is a pretty wonderful feeling. Now, when I talk about a do-it-yourself online program, just so we're on the same page, I'm referring to a program that is resident online. It usually involves video or audio recordings or a PDF of some sort, and does not involve a real-time live component like a live group call or a live webinar. Once this program is sold, the delivery is 100% automated, meaning that you do not participate in the delivery of the program, and it happens seamlessly and automatically over email and through whatever tech systems you've set up. The online program can be something that people get access to all at once, or it can be dripped out over a period of weeks. It's up to you. And these programs are often called evergreen programs, meaning that they are always available and always accessible. So a customer can buy it at any time and immediately begin the program.
That's great to know because, this whole evergreen versus perennial thing, I have to be honest, has always confused me a little. So, as always, I'm curious about why these programs are good for me. I mean, what you've said already sounds good, but can you tell me more about the pros?
Sure, I love talking about the pros. So let us dig in. The first pro of an online program is that they are often evergreen and therefore can make money all year. It's absolutely wonderful to wake up to money in your bank account and know you're helping people while you sleep. I have a super old evergreen program and I woke up to $150 from it, in addition to all the other recurring income I have in my bank account today, which is pretty awesome.
Woohoo!
So this gives you a freedom in your life that you might not have had otherwise, which is amazing. Another pro is that they are infinitely scalable. There's no involvement of your time on delivery of the program, and so hundreds or thousands of people can literally sign up and take it. A third pro is that they are very profitable. There are definitely some upfront costs and some learning you'll need to do when you build an online do-it-yourself program, from building a website to building a sales page to creating nice materials to designing a great curriculum. There are a lot of tools to help you with this, but you do need to learn a lot of the tech. However, once you've done it, you can keep reselling the program again and again and making money without having to continue to make major investments, which makes it a very profitable system. They are extremely helpful if you want a lot of flexibility in your business. When you have an online program, you are not beholden to having specific hours for coaching or teaching like you would in private coaching or in group coaching, which means you have a huge amount of flexibility in your business. It makes it so much easier to travel or to work odd hours if no one is scheduling meetings to speak with you live.
Well, awesome. I'm even more interested now than when I first asked you. But before I get too excited, can you bring me down to earth? You've given me the pros. Now can you give me the cons?
Clark, I'm here for you. So here is some brutal honesty. Let us dive into the cons. The first con of online programs are that they take time and effort to build. You'll need to have a program that reflects well on your brand from content all the way through to design. So there will be an upfront cost of time and effort to get everything in place and a little bit of testing to make sure your program really serves the way you want it to serve. Another con is that they require some knowledge of technology. You'll need a sales page. You'll most likely need to create at minimum in-depth worksheets, if not video, audio, slides, and worksheets, and all of the other bells and whistles that you'd expect if you bought a program online. Even if you start simply with just worksheets, for instance, you'll still need to master some technical programs, email sales funnels, and some other things, which can be a lot to learn all at once. Another con of online programs is that they do need some infrastructure. You will need to sign up for a mailing system like MailChimp or Entreport in order to set up automated delivery of the product. And you'll need to learn the fun world of email sequences and campaigns, welcome emails, customer support, refunds, payment, and sales pages. So selling while asleep, while it does happen, only really happens after a lot of learning and setup. The next con is that they require regular marketing to maintain an income. You'll have to have a really solid launch and maintenance plan in place to ensure that your program consistently makes you money over time in order to pay for your initial upfront effort. One final con is that you'll need to reach a lot of people in order to make a good income. Marketing an evergreen program usually means that you're selling it via email and the internet, which means that only a small percentage of people who see it are going to buy it. So to sell a lot of your program, you will need to reach a lot of people and have a very high converting and polished sales funnel.
Okay. All of your points are good points. And I have to admit, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not so sure if I should actually do this. What are your thoughts?
Good question. And the answer is a very strong maybe. I personally view online programs as a slightly more advanced beginner or intermediate level of product offering because you do need to be familiar with technology, infrastructure, and marketing in addition to coaching to really make this product work for your business. Now, if you enjoy all of the above, if you love the idea of sales funnels and learning the technology, it could be a really great money path for you to take once you get up and running as a coach. I don't usually recommend inexpensive online programs, especially as your first step as a brand new coach, because the knowledge and skill involved to get started can feel overwhelming. The effort it takes to get traction on this product and also to make a real profit comparative to private coaching can really be an unexpected amount of work and time, and you might not want to spend it that way as a brand new coach when you really need to make money. But ultimately, it's up to you.
Christy, one of my favorite features on your podcast is your money math feature. So hit me with the real money math when it comes to online programs. What can I expect to make if I pursue this path?
Awesome. Let's get down to brass tacks and get out our calculators so we can do some money math. Everything I share, as always, is very general. I like to take an average, but it's just to give you a guideline for what you can expect to earn. So given that, let's say you create an online program that costs around $200. It consists of PowerPoint slides that you turn into videos, beautiful worksheets that you have designed for you, and you host it on a password-protected part of your WordPress website, or you get a third-party site like Kajabi. And of course, it contains email training delivered on a drip sequence spread out over 3 weeks using your email system like MailChimp or Entreport. That means that people buy your product, they get a welcome email with a password, they sign in to access the content, and then they get a few more emails with information or prompts delivered automatically for the next 3 weeks. If you sell 50 of these programs per month at $200 per program, you'll make $10,000 every month or $120,000 per year as your gross revenue. If you factor in setup costs, which are going to be anywhere to between $1,000 to $3,000, depending on what you choose for your technology and your design, etc., plus ongoing program costs, let's say $300 per month to run your mail system and other small extras, and you also factor in refunds because you will get a few, you'll probably keep, I'd say, at least $100,000 per year. However, that's before taxes, and very critically, this number does not include marketing your program, which could be done mostly for free in the beginning on one of the many marketing platforms out there. And check out coachpony.com/marketing if you need help identifying some of these platforms. But at some point, you're almost certainly going to want to run paid ads to make sure that you have a really consistent and steady pipeline. So if we put it all together, to sell 50 programs per month, with a very conservative but reasonable 1% conversion rate, you'd need to get about 5,000 people in your sales funnel, sort of at the top, almost every month to make those 50 sales. That's a lot of marketing. It may excite you or it may terrify you, but just know that going in and you'll be okay.
I am still a little worried, but I am still interested. How would I get started if I chose this money path?
As always, I'm so happy to share concrete steps. Step 1 to get started on an online program is to figure out what problem you are solving with your product, as always, and make sure that it's something people want, not something that you think people need with no other research. Step 2 to building your online program is to think about the best form of delivery for your content. Is it audio? Is it video? Is it writing? Is it all of the above? What will best serve your clients? Step 3 is to plan out how your product will work based on your content delivery, and then begin to design the content. So create a clear content flow and curriculum so clients see that you are credible because you have very clear steps with detailed training to help them reach their goal. This is not pure coaching anymore. This is absolutely entering into the training realm. Step 4 is to make things look good. Hire a freelance designer on Upwork or another platform to make everything pretty. You definitely want people to feel like they're getting what they paid for, and a good design adds to the perceived value. Step 5 is to get the tech sorted out. You will need to set up a customer relations system, CRM, a sales page, a website portal for the program itself if you've got audio and video and you're not just delivering a PDF, and some sort of sales funnel at a minimum. To help, you will probably need to hire a developer at some point, unless you already have a tech bent or you're using a third-party tool like Kajabi. Step 6 is to set your price. It is absolutely okay to start super cheap and to raise the price as you learn to make the program nicer and more robust. It's definitely harder to set a price that's too high and then not see good results. Step 7 is to set up your sequence of delivery and test it. So make sure that everything works. Buy your own program, walk through the whole process to make sure there are no tech kinks so you see what it's like to be the client. Step 8 is to figure out your sales funnel for this product and then test it. How will you get people interested in it? What is their process to learn about the product or program? Is it email? Is it webinar? Is it ads? What is your sales funnel? Step 9 is to design your marketing plan. So how will you drive people to your sales funnel so they can start to learn about your program? How are you going to hit your numbers target? How many do you need to sell each month? And if you don't know, for the love of chocolate, come on over to coachpony.com/marketing to get step-by-step help with this part of your sales process.
Hoo boy, you do love your steps. I love it too. And now, can you tell me more about which tools I should use with my online programs?
Of course. So let's get to our tools lightning round. As always, we are sponsored by the Coach Pony Marketing Masterclass, a free class to help you find amazing clients at coachpony.com/marketing. And we are sponsored by Nespresso chocolates. They are little, they come with the Nespresso pods, they are low calorie, and they are surprisingly amazing, both the dark and the milk chocolate. And with that, here's our tools lightning round. Tool number 1. A CRM system like MailChimp, Entreport, ConvertKit, or MailerLite to manage the email leads and delivery of the program. Tool number 2, a payment system online like PayPal or Stripe. Tool number 3, a website or landing page for your sales page, which you can build on WordPress or on Lead Pages or on Wix. Tool number 4, a portal for the program itself. You can build it on WordPress and use a password protection tool, or you can build it on an all-in-one system like Teachable. Tool number 5, a designer to make things look good. Try Upwork.
I love your stories. I particularly like to hear the stories about your experience with online programs, your successes, your failures. Can you tell me about some of your online programs? I know you've had several. How have they worked out? And what inside secrets can you share with us going forward?
As always, I'm happy to share. I love online programs. They are my second favorite offering after group programs, and I'll be talking about how I built a really big, easy one of mine and got paid $7,000 just to build it. That's before I even started to really sell it. And I'll share all of that in the next episode. And that's it. However, now that you've built your amazing do-it-yourself online program, it's time to market it. So you've got to find some clients. Don't worry, however, we've got a free training to help you over at coachpony.com/marketing. Come on over and learn how to find paying clients for your business by signing up for this on-demand free training that will save you so much time and so many tears. Plus, we'll get to hang out just a little bit longer. So you can find it at coachpony.com/marketing. And in the meantime, I'll see you in the next episode of this podcast, where I'll be sharing a little inside peek at one of my successful do-it-yourself programs and one really big mistake I made when I first built it that you really do not want to repeat. If this sounds interesting to you, make sure you hit subscribe on this podcast so you don't miss out. And if you know someone else who needs this help, tag another coach and share it with them. And with that, I'll see you next time.